Hello everyone, I'm Iron Phoenix and welcome to Revoco. So what have I been up to? Well, I've been doing this. This is Crash, or will be Crash, when it finally starts to come together. So we have a screen shake. This will be used whenever something explodes, and something is going to explode quite a lot. This is not going to be an easy level. This is not even going to be an easy mode. This is going to be more like Wurm than Wurm itself. This is probably going to be a nightmarish combination of, well, death, really. Death without zombies. That's a rarity. So we have this, as I said, we've got the camera shake. I have an explosive decompression code. It's not right yet, so I'm not going to show that, and I'm not going to show air distribution because it doesn't work yet either. However, I can start kind of talking a little bit about the vision, and I can also show you the start of this vision. And for that we go to the puddle jumper. So this is the puddle jumper. There are two engines, there's a battery, and there are two fuel tanks, and right at the front we have our control module, and this is the UI for it. Very, it's quite a simplified version of the ultimate vision, but it should show the things to come, and I will elaborate. So from this point you can control everything on the ship. So there will be a bridge, and there will be more controls. There will be more sort of control panels that you can click on. So it won't just be this one, there will be other ones as well. There'll probably be three, I reckon. And they'll, hold their own groups of things. So there'll be one that handles sort of security and fire control. There'll be one that, this one that handles more like engine-y type of things, and there'll be another one as well that might handle things like life support and door control. Right, I think that's everything there. Right, so let's show you some stuff. So first one, we have a battery, so we can turn the battery on and off. We can also turn the fuels on and off, and we will also be able to transfer fuel from one tank to the other. This is, if maybe one of your engines dies, so you can transfer the fuel from fuel tank 1 to fuel tank 2, so that you've got constant fuel flow into the last engine that you've got currently working. And the engine, which is this one, and currently the explosion risk is low because we've got battery on and we've got fuel on. If I turn battery off, explosion risk then turns to high, and the engine turns off. Now currently I've got a toggle which just turns it on and off. Later on, the toggle will gradually decrease the thrust and slowly turn the engine off, and then when you turn it back on again, it will slowly build up power and turn it back on again. There will also be a thrust slider, so you'll be able to move, so you'll be able to moderate your thrust and thus moderate your fuel flow. There will also be an emergency shutdown for each engine. Currently this is just engine 1 here. I've only coded it to support engine 1 for demonstration purposes. So the emergency shutdown will kill the engine straight away. There'll be no sort of gradual decreases, but that also means that none of the safety measures that are put into the toggle are put into the emergency shutdown. It's just literally a scram, so it shuts everything down. What this will probably cause, though, if you're very, very lucky, it might just cause a little bit of minor damage which can ultimately be ignored. If you're slightly unlucky, it might cause a fuse to blow, so you would actually need to go down and replace the fuse before you can power the engine back up again. If you're extremely unlucky, the engine will explode. At the very least, or it'll catch fire. The emergency shutdown is literally something that you use if you've got no other choice. So that's the engine. So as you can see, this is sort of the beginning of something that's going to end up being a lot more complex. So the ultimate vision really is to have this bridge where you can control everything. But the control only lasts for as long as you can hold it. As long as, if a fuse blows, if the engine if the generators stop for any reason, if you lose power, if you lose air in that room, that control is suddenly lost and you have to go and sort out the problems. And by leaving the control room, which you will have to do in order to fix these problems that will arise, you do then lose that control to a certain degree. There will, however, be consoles that can either handle a limited amount of options or a wide range of so for example, it might be able to detect the fire in every room, but it would only be able to detect fire, or it could be an entire environmental control system but for only one room. So yeah, that's sort of that's the balance that I'm thinking for this. And there'll be door controls, and there'll be all kinds of things really. There'll be a whole wide range of little controls, but only really by going up to it and actually having a look at it will you know what it controls, and what you can do with it really. And they're there for quick down and dirty repairs, stalling for time, which really that's what this entire mode's about. It's pretty much about stalling for time. So as an example, you have a fire in the cargo bay and you are currently out of the control room replacing let's just say a fuse that's blown in the engine room. So and the door that links the ship to the corridor to the cargo bay is open. Now fire spreads, so you might just close that door and hope for the best, or you could close that door and find a way to open the cargo bay door that leads outside. So that would starve the fire, and stop it from spreading anywhere else, which you don't want it to necessarily do. So that's the basic vision for what's to come. So yeah, I think that's everything really I have to talk about. Yeah. So I will see you when I next see you. This will be when one of three things happens. Either I code something awesome and want to share it, or next week arrives, which will be sort of the Tuesday update, or one of either the Unity tutorial or the Unity showcase. There might be because I did talk about it on the vlog thing. I really don't like using the word vlog, but hey, about Comp Ground Zero. I did do a video for that, and I might release that after I upload this video. Yeah, all done. So thanks for watching, and I will see you when I next see you.